Set number 10218, the modular pet shop and condo, comes with 2,032 pieces and 4 minifigures. 3 of them are out front here, and 1 is inside, which I'll show you in a moment. A little painter minifigure. It's when they do still have the plain faces and everything on all of them. This one does have the short legs. And let's just take a quick look at the box and the manual before we head right into the set here. As you can see, this kind of is a bigger box. Again, it is from 2011 was the release date on it. I just wanted to show you the back because it's easier to show you some of the scenes and everything. So I can kind of see some of the pet shop scenes and painting the condo and some of the older modular buildings. We'd love to add that fire brigade to the city one day. And I'll set this off to the side. As you can see, it comes with 2 manuals, no QR codes on these ones because it is an older set. But overall, kind of is the vertical building experience. It doesn't highlight things as well as some of the other ones do these days, but let's jump right into it here.
If you didn't already, make sure you check out our last video where we built and placed the pet shop in our Lego city. I'll put a link in the description for you.
Alright everybody, let's take a closer look at the pet shop. As you can see, I did combine this into one base plate. It does come with the 2 half base plates, but these are a rarity these days, so I thought I would save these and just go ahead and put it on 2. If I ever need to separate it, since it is on mills, I can just kind of split it down the middle here since I did use those 16 by 16 plates. This is a 12-year-old set, so overall I think it holds up pretty well. There's no jumpers on the bottom, as you can maybe see. So my minifigures are currently just standing on the fence because I'll eventually get some jumpers and kind of maybe put them in spot or at a later time, but for right now, that's where they're going to hang out just so I know where they are. There's one on the inside, which we'll see in just a minute. The main thing that I came across on this build is there was a lot of this reddish brown, also known as brittle brown, that was in this set, so I had to be very careful using it throughout. I did have a number of instances where it did break, especially on like any headlight bricks. Those would break every time I would try and use it, no matter how easy I was with them. I also did have some issues with the red, which I'll show you in just a minute, but just go ahead and give you, sorry about the reflection from the light there, but overall you can see how much brown was in it as far as the little condo next door here. Has a cool little cellar piece that you can open up. I haven't really seen this like slanted door piece before. I assume it's been used somewhere else, but it's the first time I've ever used it, so I thought it was neat. It worked out that I did use the green on the back here, so it would kind of blend in with the rest of the scene. But you can see just as we kind of rotate it around just so you can get the idea of the whole building together here. Okay, let's have a look at the roof here first, and we'll just make our way through it. There's one of our casualties of the brittle brown. Rest in peace. Nothing special on the roof. There is like a little chimney piece that kind of runs its way through it. I like the little skylight up top. It's kind of like the black translucent color and everything. There is a little garden right up top here. But I'll try and show you, if the camera will show it. Right there. See how that is cracked? I'm just putting that in, cracked it on both sides of using those slopes there. Even on this one, I kind of tried to figure out the best way to do it as easy as possible, but hopefully it just holds up. I'll try not to move those pieces. The same with any of these smaller brown pieces like we were just talking about. But you start with the condo, so we'll go ahead and look at that in here first. Okay, and here's kind of the top floor. Really nothing in here other than some boxes for storage and that little garden that leads out there. There's a little door to get there. Next one. Next is a fun little scene. You've got other minifigure that I didn't show out front. It's just a little painter person. You can see they just kind of have that snot mounted to the wall there, but it looks like they're painting this brick white. I think that's just going to be his permanent home since he's got his little paint set up and these cool little stairs you got to build the whole time. The other fun thing were the window pieces, kind of at that interesting angle. And of course some flowers. Next is the ground floor. Just a little living room type area. You can see a little coat rack with a hat, some more of those stairs, and there is a toilet right under here, which I'm not going to be able to probably show you, but just believe me, it's in there. And the other part here is a little cellar access. Nothing really down there either, just a few supportive bricks, and that's where that little hatch we were just looking at goes outside. But I like the use of the flowers in the set. I have the mailboxes and everything. Let me show the back. Again, there's those little doors, a little trash can and everything. It looks nice for what it is. Okay, and then over at the actual pet shop, we were just talking about the skylight and everything. That just pops off. You can see like a bedroom type loft area up top. Looks nice. Has stairs leading up to it. Some fun techniques right here, using kind of those to make some more decorative with the window elements. Here's those stairs we were just looking at, with a little kitchen area for the pet shop right above it. Just a nice little stove, coffee maker, sink, and a fireplace. I'm able to see that. Some more flowers out front. Took some liberties with the flowers. And of course, the actual bottom floor is the pet shop itself. You can see right in here, they've got the nice little puppy dog, a fish, and a little kitty cat who's chasing through a hole of that mouse that was outside. Right there. But you can see there's some parrots kind of looking through the window, and a little cash register type thing with some accessories for the minifigures to buy. The other fun thing, of course, is that when you're like brick building like a sign like that with numbers or words, so you can kind of see the back side of it, how all that works to make the pets up front. And you can see that they have a little ball and some bones out front with the classic white street lamp. And of course, the Lego frog is included in this set. Two different ones, the one stone and the yellow one that I believe is like a toy on the inside. So let's quickly put this back together. There we go. I believe it holds up pretty well. It's an iconic modular building that I love to have in the city. It just looks great. The reddish brown did cause a few problems throughout. I decided to put it all on one base plate for now, but overall I think it just looks very nice. Alright, and that's it for today. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you do leave a like, as it really does help the channel out. As we continue to reach toward our goal of 500 subscribers, let me know in the comments below if you think this modular building holds up to the current line of modular buildings. I know some folks go back and forth that some of the newer ones aren't as good as some of the older ones, and just let me know what you think, if this one stands the test of time or it is a bit dated in its techniques and just appearance. But until next time, appreciate you coming by Old Mountain Bricks today, and have a good one.